I don't know if you want me to read it.
Go for it.
All right, it says dog balls. Deep inside every great motocross rider, you'll find the dog. Look deeper and you find this dog has disproportionately big balls. This dog will have an extreme appetite for speed. This dog aggressively feeds on dirt and adrenaline. This dog shits on fear when the gate drops. This dog will bark. This dog will attack. This dog will chase down the competition. This dog absolutely will bite. Beware of the dog. If you got dog balls, beware dog balls.
So is this guy here? He's your dog boss. Is he your main dog boss?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, is that your?
Right now he's doing. Moose, come here. He's putting like the most effort into helping me out.
Yeah.
You know, Brad Kent, I would say, is my main sponsor because he funds a lot of the things for me.
Yeah.
He doesn't have nothing for me to promote. He's just a dude that has a good heart. You know.
Those are the sponsors you need, man.
A good heart and a lot of money. You know. This year he's like, hey, I want to make something happen, and I was like, yeah, dude, I need the help. Like, whatever you can do for me, let me know. And he started throwing stuff out there, and he's like, what do you need? I'm like, well, I need a bike, you know? What's good to have a bike without a good motor in it? Yeah. So we got the bike. I put about 20 hours on it, and then Race Tech just redid the top end and then did the head work. ECU and exhaust. Yoshimura sent me 2 exhausts. Okay. And they actually put the bike on the dyno and dyno tuned it. You know, a lot of dynos vary, but it's nice to, you know, throw stuff at a bike, but when you actually throw it at a bike and then dyno tune it, it makes it way better. Okay. You know, and the bike feels great. We're just dialing in the suspension. Honestly, I haven't ridden much lately. This Supercross, I've been crashing a little bit, and then Salt Lake City, I took a pretty bad crash. Okay. And I've been dealing with some back, like my shoulder blade and stuff. So I came back from Salt Lake City, didn't ride that week. It was hard for me to freaking walk, basically. I stayed in Utah till when we leave Wednesday. We left Wednesday, and then I tried to race that Glen Helen Stopwatch National because they pay out good. Yeah. And I just couldn't do it, dude. It hurts. My back was hurting so bad, and then my head was a little foggy, but because I was knocked out for 3 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was knocked out at Salt Lake City. I remember like messing up, and then I remember opening my eyes up to the paramedics above me, and then no bikes on the track. So
you even recall how you went down?
No.
Did you see the tape?
No one has it on video.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, there's so many. So the broadcast actually had like I was at the very top of the screen, but you literally just see me hit the ground and then me roll over and not move.
Damn. And you don't recall any of it?
I don't remember any of that. So I had a crash at 82 as well. That was pretty bad, but I got a concussion there, but I didn't get knocked out. And honestly, I had more effects from that than from this one.
Really?
Yeah, like I crashed on Saturday, obviously at 82, and Sunday I didn't remember any of Sunday. Yeah, 2 people came over and visited me to see how I was doing, and I was gonna drive home, but they told me no. The privateer paddock, Lucky, like, you're not driving home, and he had someone else drive me home, and he came to check on me, and then as well as another family friend came to check on me, and I thought the first guy told me. He was like, oh yeah, you remember me coming to see you on Sunday? I'm like, no, I don't. And he was like, yeah, dude, I did. I'm like, no, you're messing with me. And he's like, yeah, no, dude, I came over. Damn. And I called Bailey because I wasn't with Bailey. I'm like, hey, did Lucky come over? And she was like, yeah. And I told the other person about that, and they said the same. They're like, yeah, we came over too. I'm like, okay, now I know you're messing with me. Damn. And they weren't, dude. They weren't. I called Bailey again, and she's like, yeah. So this one, I remember Sunday, but you know,
And so you never went to the hospital or anything? Just the medical units checked you out?
Well,
no concussion?
Salt Lake City, no. This A2, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't go to the hospital.
Yeah.
But then I took the weekend off, and then I raced. What was that? I raced Glendale, crashed there, and then Seattle, crashed. I got taken out by that guy, and crashed again in the LCQ. And then we decided just to go to the East-West Showdowns all the way on the East Coast. We drove this, me, her, and the baby and Moose. Wow. And we drove out there. I hit up Styles Robertson. I was like, hey, if I go to the East Coast, can I ride your guys' track? Yeah. And they're like, yeah. So I was like, oh, that's worth it right there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we packed up in the van, drove out to the East Coast, and we stayed at a lake. We parked this thing right in a camping spot. And
there you go.
It was honestly a fun time, but I finished both the races at these. On the first one, it was what was the first race? It was St. Louis, and then the other one. What was the other one? Birmingham.
Okay.
Yeah, Birmingham. So I finished both races, and I was stoked about that. Right? I didn't crash, stayed off the ground, and then went back to Triumph. Rode there during the week. And went and raced St. Louis, and actually made the main event there.
Oh shit!
My first ever East-West Showdown main, and
nice.
I think I only got what 20th. I got 20th or 21st.
Yeah, you didn't do good.
I got 20th or 21st.
20th.
I got 20th.
There were two guys out.
Yeah, two guys fell. Well, I beat what's his name?
Peters,
yeah.
Okay.
Beat one person, the other guy crashed out, but that was stoked. That was a big confidence boost, and then came home, rode Denver. Right, that was the next round. Denver made the main there.
Nice.
And then Salt Lake City, that unfortunately had that crash. So it was like an up and down season for sure.
Absolutely.
So I haven't really. So after Glen Helen, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do anything. I didn't ride. I didn't train. I literally just laid in bed with them too. You know, and obviously that's hard for me to lay in bed. I was still like doing stuff around the house, but.
How do you feel now?
Today I went out there and I feel off. Like I feel everything's coming at me kind of fast because when you don't ride, you know, we get used to everything coming out as fast.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I haven't ran in a week, and I really barely rode at Glen Helen too. I mean, I did the one moto on Saturday, Friday. I pulled off both motos, and I just wasn't in the money positions.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, I got a good start, and I actually finished 6th or 7th. Seventh, the first moto, and
nice.
if I would have got 7th again, that would have been like a $1,500 paycheck right there. But I got taken out. Yeah, and landed on my bad side. Wow. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing anything. And on what was it? Friday I went for a bike ride. Felt good, and then Saturday I ran.
Good.
And then Saturday I ran, but today I came out and, like I said, everything's coming at me fast. But as the day goes on, it's starting to get better.
Based on how you're feeling now, what's the forecast looking like?
Well, before Salt Lake City, it was obviously a whole different thing. You know, I was stoked. I was like, yeah, I'm coming in and I want to, you know, get points every round, right? That's like the main goal for me because I don't know if anyone's looked at the sign-up sheet for the 250 class, but it's stacked. I think there's like at least 20 like almost factory guys. Like I'm saying almost factory because you know, Bar X is about as about as factory as, you know, non-factory as you can get. So you have the Bar X guys, Club MX guys, Cali guys, Honda guys. So you have a lot of riders between those guys. Star guys has like 20 guys already right then and there. But so I'm like, you know, battle with those guys because I'm the definition of a privateer. When they're calling these Club MX guys privateers.
No, you're solid, dude. You're solid. Don't let that name fool you.
This is all I got right here. So
hey, you're making it happen.
I literally have child labor going on right now. You know.
See, right now.
The neighbors from across the street wanted to watch me ride today. So, but as far as my expectations go, as of right now, was just the price of everything. I wanted to do the whole series that Brian from Dog Walls offered to even put my bike in his motorhome and drive it to the rounds, and I can either tag along with them or fly out just on my own because obviously I can't afford to have Bailey and the baby fly out. So, because I don't mind roughing it out, but I don't want to do that to them, you know. So right as of the plan right now is to do these first 2 rounds that are close because obviously I'm from NorCal. Hangtown's my home track. Paul, I've been riding now. I've been living down here, and you know, I still feel like I can get top 20s there. And I just like today, I feel like I'm going faster than I actually am.
You look good out there.
So that's an unfortunate thing, but I mean that's the plan. You know, obviously the plan is to go as fast as I can, and honestly not really worry about these other guys, just worry about me. And because lately I've been the biggest block in myself just mentally. That's something that affects me big in Supercross, that I'm a better Supercross rider than I feel I am.
Okay.
Right? You know, everyone tells me like, dude, you ride Supercross really good, and then to me I'm like, I don't feel that good.
Really?
You know, I don't, it just don't come as easy to me. You know, they don't come as natural.
What do you think you struggle with the most in Supercross?
Well, it was the whoops, right? And then the whoops isn't the whole track, right? There's usually one lane of whoops and there's 3 other lanes of rhythms, but it's crazy how the whoops can affect you during the rest of the track, because you're nervous when you come back around to the whoops. But I was nailing the whoops in Salt Lake City, and as the series went on, I just get better and better in the whoops. And then it feels like when I do good in the whoops, I'm like great around the track. I mean, I qualified 11.
Yeah.
All right.
That's solid, dude.
And it wasn't like I was in the overflow practice, but I did my fast lap on my 6th lap, which is like right before they start. So there's no excuses there. I just was riding really good, you know, and just the whoops, you know, and then just not being in the best shape either too, because you know your brain gets fatigued and you start clipping things. And you know, in outdoors, you know, you have you have straightaways, you have, you know, corner, you have jumps and everything else. You know, Supercross is like that. So when you start clipping things, you clip the next rhythm, you clip the next one, you mess up the corner. So that stuff adds up. So for next season, I just want to put myself in the best possible shape I can. That way I can do the 20 minutes without getting fatigued, you know, at least mentally. You know.
Absolutely, man. So you feel like you struggle more for Supercross than you do outdoors.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
And obviously you've probably got more injuries in Supercross than you have outdoors.
Oh yeah, definitely. Almost every bad injury I've had, which I haven't had that many. I broke my arm in outdoors.
And
I broke my arm, and then I pulled my hip out of socket.
Okay.
And I think a few concussions. But in Supercross, I've done this. I did an AC. I've done an AC and an SC separation. I obviously got knocked out. I did my back, crashed my scapula, pulled my shoulder out. It's a lot
Paid
of
your dues, man.
Supercross, dude. But dude, honestly, I've been really. It's funny as I say it, because I'm kind of bummed that Supercross ended, because I actually kind of like it. I have stuff on paper, and I beat these guys that are winning right now. I beat Levi Kitchen. Not a lot. I think I'm beating him like once, twice. But Chance Hymas, I beat Ryder DiFrancesco. I beat, they know it, Max Mullen. I beat, you know, I mean, who's some of the other top? I never raced like Joe Shimoda, so never beat him. But Yoder, beat Yoder. So I beat these guys. It's on paper, you know. So the only difference that they did was just work harder than me, you know, off the bike.
Okay.
And that's obviously put them at a different level than I'm at right now.
So you think the physical aspect for them separated you guys from on speed?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, just you know, it's just consistency. You know, like raw speed. I mean that helps when you're being consistent, because you're able to push harder. You know, and you know that you know that you can do the laps too, and at that speed. My 1 lap speed right now is off. Like I was saying today, like I feel like I'm going faster than I am, and I know what I'm doing wrong. You know, I know like Bailey takes videos of me, and I'm able to watch it and be like, why am I on the brakes there instead of just, you know, coasting or flowing through. But you know, I got good people by my side. Like I got Pingree and stuff like that who helps me out, gives me pointers too. And,
nice.
just trying to take all the help I can get. Like I was working with Yannick Cavella off the bike, and like, you know, when it's just hard for me to start it. But once I start doing the stuff, like I'll kick people's asses working out. You know what I mean? Like I'll work them, right? But it's just do it, like just starting it. I don't know. It's like I don't know why.
Dude, I know how it is. I'm like about 40 pounds more than I normally weigh.
Really?
Yeah, and I used to train all the time, just like running in the mountains and stuff.
Yeah.
And I could smoke some of these marathon runners just because of the altitude I was training in.
Yeah.
And when I run flat, I can run all fucking day long. You know what I mean? And but I allowed myself to get this way, living in Canada, fucking sitting behind the desk typing and shit. Winters are fucking snowing, and I put on weight, but I know what I have to do to get it off. So you know what you got to do
You give me water, babe.
to.
I know what I gotta do, and you know, it's not that I won't do it. You know, it's just doing it is the thing, right? So,
Absolutely.
But you
Absolutely.
know, as far as my goals for this year, like, you know, with the kid that I have, like, I don't want to be that 27-year-old that's still a privateer,
Yeah.
just barely making it to the races and barely living. You know, I want to have a good family for them. So, you know,
So-
with that being said, I'm 23 right now, right?
Still young.
Like, I don't want to. If I don't get a, you know, if I don't earn myself a spot on a team or earn some kind of good help, I don't want to keep going, right? Like, so.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that because you know the consequences of well, I wouldn't say the consequences, but everybody can't make them top spots, man, and a lot of guys taper off. We've got new guys come waving in. It's just kind of a wave of guys coming in and out of the sport.
Yeah.
And for the privateers who, like yourself, who don't make as much money, who have to put a lot more effort into get into the races, you got a daughter and stuff, man, it's hard to balance out everything
Yeah.
to still accomplish what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it takes a lot more grit and grind to be able to get it done. But from what I can see, man, I'm looking from the outside in. Shit's looking good for you, man, because you're solid, dude. Straight up. I mean,
I just gotta stay consistent. That's it. Cause
Stay
you
off
know,
the ground.
Like, I'll show like a good qualifying, right, with Salt Lake City, but then I didn't do nothing in the race, right? You know, like, I was stoked. I made 3 mains this year, which was the most I had. I have 8 points, which isn't that good, but still more than I ever had, right? Like, you know, it's like we gotta take the positives from the negatives, and you know, I want to do the whole series, right? Like, I want to do all outdoors on the 250 class. I mean, I've been in 21. I did it on a stock bike, and I had a handful of top 20s.
Nice.
You know, I think I missed a 2-digit number by, I think, 1 spot. I think I was like 101 or something like that, like, or 100. I think Jet Reynolds got 99. I think it was, and I was at 100, which you can't have 100, right? Because I didn't do that good at Supercross. But I forgot how many points I had that year, but it pisses me off too, because I mean, you know, there's a lot of guys that I beat still to this day that are getting opportunities, and I'm just like getting overlooked, and I don't know really why. You know, like, I feel like the image I put off is, and as an amateur, I know I had some issues and stuff like that, but as I became pro, like, I had to go where the opportunities were, and the first team I rode for was PRMX, but then I switched over to Blood Money, Bud Builder 8, but that's just where the opportunity was. Like, I don't smoke weed, right? Like, I don't smoke weed, right? And I don't drink or anything like that, but it was a weed team that promoted building the cannabis, what are they called? The warehouses, right? Where they grow it? They're growing,
the grow houses?
Grow houses, yeah. They didn't like sell weed, they just built the houses that did it, you know? And I feel like probably that was a bad look, you know? But I mean, people have, you know, Twisted Tea and all stuff like that, you know? Like, it ain't that big of a deal. I wish that I could, you know, I know that's obviously results is the big thing, but when I'm beating the people or they're getting the rides, like, what am I doing wrong?
Before you got this bike, have you ever ridden a Triumph before?
Yeah, so through Whiskey Throttle.
Okay.
I was riding Hondas last year, and they had a Triumph, and I wanted to try it once. I always wanted to try one, and he was like, "Yeah, we have a 450 for the Huntington Beach Arena Cross." And no. He asked me if I wanted to go to West Virginia to the Hatfield-McCoy Trails to test out the new Triumph. What was that? The C model? The Triumph C model, right? Yeah, the C model.
Moose, come here.
And
Get out of the way.
I got you.
He's like, what?
yeah, so he was like, "Hey, B-Ray, you want to go out there and try the bike? They're having a demo or whatever." And I'd never done anything like that, and I was like nervous. And he was like, flights are paid for, all that stuff.
Nice.
And I'm like, shoot, heck yeah. So went out there, and they had like the seminar talking about the bike. I met like some of the higher ups at Triumph, and we had Outback Steakhouse and stuff like that. It was a sick experience, and I rode the bike. And the 450C model was just basically like the X, but just a little bit different, like softer suspension and stuff like that. And I rode the bike. I'm like, dude, dude, this bike feels great.
Really?
Like, for a stock bike, this bike was sick. And then they had a 250 model there too, and they're like, yeah, go ahead and ride that. And dude, I outrode like everyone like time wise.
Damn.
I just kept doing laps around the trail place, and it was so fun. We're hopping rocks and single track stuff, and
Nice.
came back and I was like, yo, Ping, do you have a bike I can ride here? And he was like, yeah. And I rode the 450 and I raced the Huntington Beach Arena Cross on it, and did pretty good there, you know. And I think I got like what, 5th overall, 6th overall, 4th. Oh yeah, I got 4th.
From the podium.
Yeah, I got 4th. Yeah, at the Huntington Beach. That track was sketch, but bike was fun. And then he had a 250 there. He had a 250 as well from Triumph, and I started riding that, and was riding Paula on it, stock suspension, everything. I was keeping up with a bunch of the big dogs out there. Yeah, stock bike. Heck, dude, the bike was sweet. And I was like, yeah, this is the next bike I want to ride. And I sold the Hondas, and I bought one bike on my own, and then right before A1, and then I raced A1 on the stock bike with just suspension on it.
Okay. There you have it. Like listening to Max and B-Ray breaking it down.